Good morning. It's currently around 7 a.m. I think. I haven't really checked, but I woke up at 6:30, so that feels about right. As I was taking down camp, some of the construction workers this is a very nicely paved road. They're doing construction on it. So a lot of the workers were parked in the parking lot for the John Muir lookout. So I woke up and I was taking down camp, and then people started showing up, and I went, uh-oh, that's not good, but, they don't really care. So I just finished taking down, and I left, and now we're on this road. And, it's going to be a nice, easy 24 kilometers to the Ambrose ORA. Then I'm just going to keep on chilling, relaxing. And then we have an even shorter 18 kilometers to the Bighead ORA. I'm probably going to get a late start tomorrow so that I can avoid the rain, because it's supposed to rain throughout the early morning. So that might be a good idea. Yeah, I'll see if I can keep my mind occupied for all that time. That's all I've got. Trail in front of me. Trail, if you can call it that. And then trail behind me. Let's do it. All right, it's about 9 a.m. It's already pumped out 8.5 kilometers, which means I am walking at a record pace. Not gonna lie, I thought the nice weather and the shorter day would be good for me, but mentally I'm just struggling more and more. I'll call someone, I'll feel okay for a little bit, but the feeling has just come back quicker and quicker each time. So yeah, not quitting. I know they won't let me quit. Not unless I'm injured or I pass out from malnutrition. But yeah, just having this much time to do nothing really sucks. And you know what? After this is done, I'll obviously still hike. I enjoy the physical challenge of endurance and getting places with my own 2 feet. But yeah, I'm not going to be hiking the PCT or the Appalachian Trail or anything like that, because it's just not for me. Cannot handle it. But I'm not going to quit. Kendall's at work right now. I wasn't able to call her in the morning, which probably didn't help either. Did call Dad though. That was nice. I just couldn't eat either, which is worrying me. Well, I could eat, but it's getting harder. So I put down 960 calories. Gets me a good head start for the day. And I have plenty of time once I get to camp to kind of find my peace. Eat some food, hopefully not get eaten alive by bugs, because I don't know what Ambrose ORA even looks like, if it's in the deep woods or in a clearing or something. Yeah. One foot in front of the other. Well, I'm feeling quite a bit better mentally, so that's good. It's always Feels nice to kind of have a steady pace going, listen to some podcasts, and just crush out the kilometers. But yeah, I don't have too much hiking left today already. It's not even 11 a.m. and I'm more than halfway done for the day. So I'm gonna be able to just relax at Ambrose ORA. And Kendall might be coming to drop off some supplies for me because I did. The bugs keep reminding me that I lost my spray. Well, but yeah, she might not have to come because the big reason she was going to come was because my earbuds weren't working and I had lost my adapter for charging with my battery bank. But turns out I'm just stupid and I actually have a cable that works for it and I just haven't been using it. So I'll talk to her, see what she wants to do, because obviously if she wants to drive 6-hour round trip just to see me or to, pass the time, then who am I to stop her? But definitely doesn't need to come, I don't think, because I can push through the pain with the bugs if need be. It's not to say it wouldn't be nice to see Kendall again, but I feel bad. I feel really bad that she's just been driving back and forth and back and forth. In a couple weeks, this will be over, and I'll be proud of what I've accomplished, and we don't need to do all that driving anymore. Trail's really nice today as well. Like a couple rocky sections, but there's only been one major ascent. Nothing too bad. Mosquitoes are a little bit bad, but not as bad as yesterday. So, yeah. Just gonna keep keeping on. All right, we're at the Ambrose ORA, which is a 150 meter side trail that takes us down this hill. There's a shelter behind me with a fire pit. So I'm going to see if I can get a fire going. This is just a little tip. If you are a scrawny weakling like myself and you would like to get some firewood, you find a big chunk of wood like this, but you don't have an axe, you don't have a saw, you don't have anything. All you need is a nice sturdy tree with 2 branches kind of splitting like this, and you use physics to help you along. That's one piece. Two pieces. Not sure we're going to be able to get another one. Now we have 2 very nice dry pieces of firewood. And it looks like 3rd time's the charm. Thank you to whoever left this here. I probably could have done it with my matches, but it was nicer. Yeah, there's some pine trees behind the creek over there. I was trying to use the hardwood, but it was all wet and laying on the ground, so there were a bunch of dry pine boughs over there that I picked up, along with a bunch of needles, and that was enough to get the fire started. It's gonna be a nice night. Well, it was fun. Ambrose ORA. Fire went out last night. The rain did that. But we are off again. It was supposed to rain throughout the morning, but it stopped, so I decided to head out a little earlier. There might be a shower again in the afternoon, but besides that, we were pretty much in the clear. So yeah, it's going to be a smooth 18 kilometers to the Bighead campsite, and then I'm going to hang out there. It's a nice, relaxing couple of days, and then big push to Owen Sound. I'm just going to listen to a podcast and get some kilometers in. Let's go. If the weather app had told me that it was going to storm for an hour after I left camp, I wouldn't have left. Shoes are soaked through. Everything is soaked. The trail is horrendous. Not maintained at all. And my foot hurts again. I just want this stretch to be over. If it rains one more time today, I am going to have some choice words. All right, we made it to Bighead overnight rest area. No shelter this time, just a place to put up my tent. But you know what? I kind of prefer that. The sleeping in a shack thing was a little bit sketchy to me. Prefer the tent. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Besides, being all wet. But I got here pretty early. I've been here for a few hours already, actually. Was here since like 12, actually. So 5 hours of hiking to do close to 18 kilometers. I was just kind of going. I was so done with the day that I wanted to get to camp right away and just nap, which I did. Set up my tent, which I did. And hang all my stuff up to dry, which I did. So, yeah, in terms of kilometers hiked, not very many. Tomorrow's going to be back to the big kilometer days, 33 kilometers. Supposed to rain again in the morning, but just a little bit. And hopefully, when they say a little bit, they actually mean it this time. Honestly. So yeah, hopefully I'm able to just pack up in the morning without much of a problem and get going. I'm okay with my feet get wet, just not like the puddles in my shoes. It's just horrendous. And the bugs in my hair, there are these flies that like keep trying to like burrow into the crowns of my hair, and it's disgusting and I hate it. But yeah, we've got 2 more nights until Owen Sound, which means 2 more days of hiking, and it's not too bad. I'll get back to you when it's later in the day. I rolled out my sleeping bag, and got all curled up. Talked with Kendall for a little bit, ate some more. I've eaten pretty good today, so that's nice. And yeah, it's just been nice. I enjoy just the camping aspect of this trip a lot more as time goes on, as I get more tired of hiking. Um, but yeah, I have just enough battery, I think, to make it to Owen Sound. Not gonna have much excess, but I think I should have enough to get there without having to sacrifice phone usage. So that's good. Um, yeah, sun's just about to set. Then I'll get some sleep. I'll be ready for a big day tomorrow. Thank you for listening.